Alright, what's going on, everybody? New patch came out, 7.17, and it's another patch notes video. I try to make this shorter as the last ones were too long. And this is pretty short patch, so it should go smoother, faster. Let's get into it. So we got new champion called Ornn, who is a top laner. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about this champion. His passive is gonna make other champions' items stronger, and this guy doesn't have to visit shop, so pretty much he can buy items on his lane and as well upgrade other people's items. Otherwise, he has a pretty nasty ultimate, AoE ultimate, and I think one of his abilities can absorb ground control also, so seems pretty strong. But Riot made pretty good video out of this champion spotlight video. I'm gonna put this under the video description. And this champion is not out yet, but it will be out during this patch. I'm not sure when, hopefully pretty soon. I'm probably gonna make some video about this champion. Either it's gonna be all skin video, or maybe I'm gonna make also a spotlight video. We'll see, but definitely check out the Riot spotlight video if you haven't yet. But yeah, let's move on. So we got Draven, passive grants less base gold. Draven loses more stacks on that. Pretty straightforward. So passive used to lose only 50% stacks, now it's 75, and when Draven killed a champion used to get 50 gold, now it's only 25, so yeah, nerfs for Draven. Next is Israel. Q ratio increased. So Q is gonna do more damage that it will get from the items, if it makes sense. So yeah, Q got buffed for Israel. Next is Hecarim. E no longer ticks down during ultimate charge. And the ultimate fear duration now scales with the distance traveled. So basically it's like if you play Zerat, the ultimate will scale like Zerat stun scales. If you charge close range, or if you stun close range, the stun or the fear will last a little bit less, but if you charge or shoot the stun max range, the fear will last longer and the stun will last longer. So yeah, pretty much the same. So I would say it's a buff for Hecarim. Next is support Leona. Passive mark expires faster, but deals more damage when procced. Q cooldown decreased at early ranks, increased at rank 5. So passive duration is 2 seconds less, but does more damage. And Q cooldown is 6 seconds, all ranks. So buff for the early ranks, little bit nerf. 1 second nerf for the last rank, so it's a pretty good buff in my opinion for Leona. Next is Maoki. As you can remember, last patch some of the champions were changed, or rather fixed I would say, because their passives or abilities were proccing on wards. So now it's the same with Maoki, which is passive can no longer proc off wards. I guess it's a little nerf for Maoki, but I would say it's a fix rather. And Argot, the champion who got reworked. Now his ultimate slow duration and the reactivation window is increased. W lockdown after failing to hit the champion with E reduced. And W locked on debuff now refreshes with W hits. I didn't play this champion last patch, or rather when it got reworked, but the W is that AoE, or not AoE, but that burst fire that shoots the closest range. And the Purge, which is called Purge W, now refreshes the duration of the locked on debuff, preventing cases where Ornn would switch target's part rate through Purge duration. E Disdain, quick recovery, is now 1 second, and ultimate Fear Beyond Death, the window of reactivation is 1 second longer. It's a buff for Ornn, or rather fix and little buff. Zed is next, base attack speed increased, W shadow duration increased. So base attack speed is faster now, and shadow duration is 0.5 seconds longer. And that's it for the champions items. Next, Ardent Sensor. I saw this item on pretty much on every support, and it got nerfed now. We'll see how popular it will be now. The attack speed buff and health drain buff decreased, so both. Attack speed used to be 20 to 35%, now it's 25. Health drain buff 20 to 35, it's 25 now. 10% and 10 drain buff. It's a nerf for this item. And the next is Gargoyle Stoneblade. Now this patch, this item rather, got fixed, bug fixed, because Cinderella's Hulk item, Cho'Gath's ultimate, and Locket of the Iron Solar Shield were broken on this item. So basically Cinderella's Hulk were giving bonus health, and this thing was also broken on that Cinderella's health item. So basically it used to be giving like, it used to give like 1400, but it was giving 1640. So basically it was broken on other items, and were giving champions ultimates more stronger, like Cho'Gath's ultimate. So this was a bug, and it was fixed this patch. And now we got preferred item slots. Now items can be assigned to specific item slots in your item sets, and this can be done under collections. I can quickly show you guys here. Items, you choose your champion, you make your builds. Once you make your build, you click on those 3 boxes here, and then you're gonna assign your item, whichever number you desire. And once you've done this, and save, of course. Now whenever you buy those items, wherever you signed them over here, they will be in game. If I sign this Archangel stuff on number 1, it's gonna be always under number 1 whenever I buy it. So yeah, that's how it is now. I mean, old days I used to always just, whenever I bought items, it's just, you can manually change your items like you used to still. Just take an item and put it whatever number you want. You can do this same way in the game, doesn't really matter. But if you want to make things a little bit faster, now you can assign items. And that's pretty much it, guys. Got new rotating gaming modes here, new skins, the Ari, Israel, Starguard, Guardians, Misfortune, Soraka and Syndra, and new game mode, Invasion. Some of the bug fixes like every game, you can check out them yourself. It's a pretty big list, and we got new Neopax Silver skin, which arrives later this patch, only for limited time, loot exclusive, craftable with 10 gemstones. But yeah, it will last until January next year, so we got time. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy these kinds of videos, and yeah, thank you for watching and see you next time.